Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 19th of February, up to the Saturday, the 25th of February. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are belonging to the energy of the soul. Who do you think is changing the lines and the signs that I read? Is the palm doing it? And I'll show you how to reach that energy of you. If you like to play financial speculation, the stock market, the forex, lotteries, it is an ability to use the soul, the third eye, for all these purposes. And I will show you how to do it. And much, much more. We'll talk about this later. Sunday, the 19th of February, you coming from Capricorn, be careful that your ego has become bigger than your head, which is not good. It means that you get egoistic with no tolerance and no teamwork with people. And how do you find success if you can't do that? So you will end up a loner, attempting to find friends, attempting to make contact for a sociability will not work. But if you try to do the opposite by not being a show off and not knowing and being extremely part of a team with people, you don't need to be humble. You just need to be friendly and to learn how to make others feel comfortable with you. And then your ego will be more manageable. You will also have a danger of not being able to get along with anybody. So don't be the leader or the organizer of any event. You'll get it all very, very wrong and get the blame as well. The evening and nightfall, many of these planets follow you. So when they follow you, the same old problems are there. Can't get along with people because of the ego, no tolerance, no teamwork. And worse still, you make enemies very, very quickly in the financial area of your life by just being arrogant and being criticizing others. So don't do that the whole day, otherwise, it'll be a wasted whole day and you will just get nothing for nothing. Monday, the 20th of February, this is a really bad day. The morning and afternoon, bad news can come, whether the job area, whether the business area. And this kind of news makes you the victim very badly. So, emotional areas are totally down. The last thing you want to do is to go ask favors of any kind of emotional way or trying to make new contacts. At your place of work, be careful. Your emotions are overcoming you. And what about your focus on your responsibilities? They'll all be mistakenly making mistakes, and then you'll get the blame. So bad luck can come in many, many ways. And be careful that being offensive or being moody or being changeable will upset the people you work with or people you do business with. So, what can you do? Try to do any kind of decision making with people that you can depend on rather than doing it by yourself because you'll get it very, very wrong. So it's a loser kind of a morning afternoon. They'll be taking a soft approach and keeping a low profile would be the way out. Evening and nightfall, these emotional planets will follow you. So emotionally, there's no harm with emotional planets in the evening nightfall. But there are two planets there who also make you rebellious and they make you very impulsive in a wrong way, saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, creating accidents of all kinds, emotional accidents and even physical accidents. So there's a lot of damage can also be done in the evening nightfall. If you don't have to be out, even better. Rather than expose yourself to blame and breakup of friendships and even accidents or bad news that comes unexpectedly. Tuesday, the 21st of February. If it hasn't got bad enough, it's even worse. On this Tuesday, the 21st of February, morning and afternoon, the planets that want you to crash. Crash means that you get nowhere, that you hit rock bottom, that you cannot get anything going. The worst will be if that happens at your place of work or in business. The losses, the blame, and ultimately, the one who has to carry all this on your shoulders will happen. So at your place of work, you have to be part of a team. There's too much at stake. With a part of your team, then you cannot be the sole person who will be accused. If you try to look for the limelight, if you try to take control, if you want to dominate, if you want to be stubborn, then you'll be projected by these planets to get the full blame, because I can tell you something is going to go very wrong with people, with opportunities, with circumstances, whether in job, business, or financial areas. Even with family members, you will not be happy in the morning, afternoon. So it's better for you just to mind your own business, listen, and don't confront. Many of these planets will follow you to the evening nightfall, and the behavior pattern will be the same. You'll be not happy if you can't get what you want, and you'll show this unhappiness by being rude or being dominating or just being stubborn and not wanting to be sociable at all. So why bother going out then? Staying home would be the best. No damage can be done, not to others, not to you. But there's one planet there who says that somebody wants to meet you. So go on and meet this somebody and then go home early. Because even meeting that somebody, it may turn bad in the end. The longer you are out, the more you're exposed to all kinds of blame for saying and doing the wrong thing. Wednesday, the 22nd of February, at last you're getting a good morning and afternoon. The planets of unexpected goodness are there, which means you not only get lucky, but in a very unexpected way. Apply this to the love life if you're looking for somebody, to the job life and the business life. So speak to your bosses. Your ideas are going to be not only unique, but extraordinarily modernized and something very new. Your bosses need to hear that from you. You get a lot of praise and opportunities to move up status wise and more money, maybe. In business, you'll have the way how to get to the place, how to get to business, to be able to do things. So you are very inventive and you are a bit of a genius in this morning, afternoon. Work towards this a few days before. Write it all down, and you will know how, hour by hour, you can connect to people. They'll love to hear your plans, and you'll be systemized rather than doing it impulsively. So plan it carefully. These good planners will follow you to the evening nightfall, and they again want to do the same thing to make you extraordinarily come up with fantastic ways of making people happy. Or if you go for business meetings in the evening nightfall, you will astound people with the way that you come up with great new ideas. There are also long term planners there in the evening nightfall. So it could be a very good bonding with people who can support you money wise, job wise, business wise. Dress best, dress your best, and go out in the evening nightfall. Thursday, the 23rd of February. Planets are moving very fast. Luckily for you, they are very good planets. So this fastness brings good results. So reach out to people by phone, by email, by any way that you can. Ask favors. The planets of communication are on your side. What you ask, you will receive. And plan things. At your place of work, work a few days earlier. Get wonderful plans. Morning and afternoon, Thursday, 23rd of February. Speak to your bosses with these plans as a backup, and you will get a lot of praise, a better offer of more money, and also status. So you can write well, you can speak well, you can sway people to your way of thinking. These wonderful planets will follow you to the evening nightfall, and you get the same benefits. It's all about planning. Plan to be with people where money is concerned, which means job, business, investments, and you will see you get a very good deals made for yourself. There's only one planet there, the planet of ego, which wants to spoil things. So don't be egoistic. How do you do that? By improving your tolerance, improving your teamwork. That's how you control the ego, and that would be a big help. Friday, the 24th of February. Here's another wonderful day. The planets of inventiveness, of creativity are very active. Morning and afternoon, work a few days earlier, get everything down written. Go knock on the door of your boss and say, I'd like to discuss something with you. And they will be astonished as to the plans you have been working on, how good it's going to be for the company, and they'll want to give you a promotion, they'll want to give you more money, they'll want you to stay with them. You'll be very much rewarded. Chase for that romance if that's what you want most of all. And plan with business people if you're in business. Your planning is going to be astoundingly creative. You're a visionary on this morning, afternoon. And these wonderful planets don't leave you, they follow you to evening, nightfall, and do the same thing. Make you say the right thing, make you do the right thing. So it's all up to you who you want to be with. If it's for the job, go and meet people who know how to get you a better job. If it's for the business, find the business side and go meet them. Chasing for the romance, go ahead. But there's one planet there, the planet of domination and stubbornness. That's my only worry, that you might become dominating and stubborn. All this success may go to your head. Don't let that happen. How do you not let that happen? Be flexible and be negotiable, and you'll be able to get away with some fantastic deals made on this Friday, 24th February. Saturday, the 25th of February. This is a nasty day. Accidents, physical accidents, financial accidents, emotional accidents, and meeting the wrong people and bonding with them. If you're at work, be careful. Some enemies there may want to create problems for you. So don't trust them. Don't delegate your duties to them. If in business, be careful. Somebody's out to cheat you, deceive you, make you the loser. If chasing for the romance, be careful. If you get it, it will be a bad one. If you don't get it, never mind. All the better. And if you're traveling, you'll have to be very cautious because mishaps are everywhere. These planets will follow you to evening nightfall. So with this kind of planets, if you don't go out, it's even better. But if you have to be out, because there's one planet there that talks about money, you may meet people for the money support or for the financial job business area support. So all right, go out and meet these people. But tell yourself not to be too trustworthy because the planets of deception and deceit are still there. What's promised to you is all bad. So go listen to them, don't commit to anything. Or if you feel you don't want to trust them, then just don't go out at all. You will escape all the accidents waiting for you. This 90-minute session I have. Firstly, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. A lot more energy I will show you. Once you have that, you'll be equipped for success. Secondly, how to meet that soul, the third eye, and the aura. You will automatically meet them one day, but always in the late 50s or 60s or 70s of ages. Too late. We want it earlier. I'll show you the way to get it earlier. If you like to play financial speculation, be it the stock market, the forex, which is the international money exchange, or if you like to play lotteries, we'll talk about that as well. I will look at your palms to see if I see the if mystic cross. It may be light, it may be dark, doesn't matter. Once it's there, I will talk to you about it. Because mystic cross means you reach some very high quality points in your life. And I will show you about your health areas in detail. I will tell you where in your body is going bad. And you don't have to wait for it. You go and check up, and the doctors will be very surprised how you know about it so early. So it's all about early detection. Well, all this will only cost you USD $50. Here's my email. Send me this email. Let's get down to it. Life is too short. Get it cracking fast and furious. And you'll be just become the person you want and dream about much, much earlier. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.